Oh, there's no natural sunlight, so the light's bad in here. I've got the centre light onto the centre of the room, but it's not showing me up very well, so I'm sorry about that. A day in the life's coming to an end. I've seen no point in actually doing a day in the life. The people I want to communicate with aren't listening to me. They're doing their own things, and my chance of getting any sort of systems built is, I'm afraid, nil. I did get some questions back off Richard about what we're trying to do, but not a great deal of enthusiasm about doing anything, I'm afraid. So, to be perfectly honest, Amazon got it stitched up. Chance of producing a golf shop. Uh, I don't think there's any point really. I think if I was buying now, I'd buy from Amazon. I won't support my pro. To be perfectly honest. Well, what do they do? I don't know what I don't know. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Amazon's got everything stitched up. The high streets have got to be suffering. I don't know where it's all gone to. I don't know where it'll all end up. So there's no point in me actually describing what I'm trying to achieve, because I don't think it's going to go anywhere. So I've been playing around. I've been doing a Just for Kids website, protolepage.com, still on Protopage. I've got one called Roadrunner, which I'll have to develop. I think I might link that to Just for Kids. I've got one called Just for Kids, which is cartoons and everything, back to the 1950s, with Watch with Mother, Muffin the Mule, Four Feather Falls, Andy Pandy, Wooden Tops, Bill and Ben, right through to the latest stuff, the Gnomes, Elton John thing that's on and about. I'm doing it for David's son. He's only 2.5, but I did the ABC book, which David showed him, going through the ABCs and showing them pictures. So he showed him that, and I've got links on there to other sites that I've been working on. So when he gets older and starts to use a mouse, starts to click things, he'll be able to see what I've been working on, as well as doing the ABC book for him. And with the Just for Kids, whilst it started off as live to celebrate the wealth of multimedia cartoons and things like Blue Peter and Magpie for Kids, Jackanory, even Tiswas, I put Tiswas up there as well. As much as I could remember, I'm sure there's lots more. Postman Pat, Fireman Sam, Bob the Builder, then all the Looney Tunes, Sylvester, Tweety Pie, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd, Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote, Tom and Jerry, Deputy Dog, Huckleberry Hound, Top Cats, Yogi Bear, Scooby Doo, the Addams Family, the Munsters. Also, everything I can remember as a kid that we used to watch. Now, I've not put every episode of everything on it. I've just put pointers. The idea will be that when David and his son get a bit older, and they start to look at stuff on YouTube, I've got pointers to stuff, and then they can look at other episodes. I think I started off with Ivan the Engine, which was a funny thing. It's very very Welsh. I don't think it would be allowed now with Jones the Steam and Edwards of Acre. Evans the something. I think it'd be racist. Ivan the Engine. Captain Pugwash there as well. That was very risque. South Park, I put South Park up. They're all there. So that's protopage.com, Just for Kids. Well, I'll put some music on there as well, albums. Started to listen to albums in bed at night. I look for an album and listen to it whilst I'm trying to nod off to sleep. I was thinking I need a place to put it. Should have put it on Manchester Music really, but I thought, well, I'll introduce it to David for his son when they start to look at albums. So I put it on just for kids. So the kids want to look at YouTube for music, they can look at some of the top albums that I've seen go through my life cycle, and I've captured all Pink Floyd albums, all Led Zeppelin albums, all Beatles albums, hundreds of pounds worth of albums I've put into just for kids. So bit of Sad Cafe in there, a bit of Average White Band. And then I linked in my old favourites, which I did for my funeral march on Non-Duality. That's a website standalone for my favourite tunes that I did for a chap in that I was working with, a Buddhist. I thought I need to do some favourite tunes for myself for when I pop my clogs, get Emma to pick something for my favourite tunes. I put an Adam's tune in there. I think when I go, I want one of Adam's tunes to send me away. But I put a lot of funeral songs for Emma to look at. So I'm thinking about my own death, which is a bit of a grim thing to think about. Well, I've got to do it sometime, so I might as well. So I got Non-Duality funeral marches, so Emma can pick from that. But as far as doing my daily videos, day in the life, I'll do them infrequently when I've got something interesting to say. And I've spent some time on Open University now. I finished my coaching others to coach course and got my badge for that. And I'm doing a nutrition course at the moment. Well, I'm going to take my time to do that one. I'm going to do that one over 8 weeks. I'll do one chapter a week. I think I'm up to chapter 3, so I'm on week 3 and I've been doing it for a week. So I'll do some of that tomorrow because I don't want to do too many albums. I've done a lot. I'll listen to them now. I'll spend time listening to them. You get on a roller coaster when you're remembering things. And the bizarre thing was that whilst I was doing it, a pop-up came from Daisy Kate. Daisy Kate that I was trying to promote. One of her promos popped up. So that's doing well for. I don't know how good will do it, and YouTube does it, but they've obviously recognised that sometime I've been looking at Daisy Kate, and she popped up with my in my list to do, so I popped her into my favourite albums. There's only a promo of her, so she's up there, Daisy Kate, with Led Zeppelin and Dire Straits and the Beatles. She's quite funny, really, which is what it was intended to be. Trying to promote the girl, she's very good. Right, that's it. I'm going to go to bed. The time is it now? It's 7 o'clock at night. I'm going to go and listen to some Beatles. Going to listen to the Blue album. Never listened to the Blue album, so I've tagged that, and I'll go and listen to the Blue album. I'll try and get some sleep. Try and sleep well tonight. Didn't sleep very well last night. So a day in the life. I suppose what I should do now is I should get a day in the life and tag that as my first record, my first tune to listen to. one of my favourite Beatles songs is "A Day in the Life." One of my favourites. So I might have that as me as one of my funeral songs as well. I'd add Adam's song of "A Day in the Life." Right. Thank you and good night.